guys, welcome to this week's AMA with the Blüm Finance team. We're super excited to be here, you guys, especially given that we have just launched Blüm. So today we're going to spend a good chunk of time really just showcasing Blüm. We're keen to bring it to life, to talk about the opportunities to get started in earning high yields. But probably even more exciting than that is actually how you can take advantage of the free staking bonus. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled and we'll get on to that very, very soon. As always, anyone that's here with us live, if you do have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Just pop them in and we'll cover them off as we go. And if anyone's watching back afterwards, as we know lots of people do, then you can swing by Discord, Telegram, and we'll cover off any questions you've got there. So Aaron, I know you're a little bit pressed for time. You've got lots of important things to be doing. But can we dive straight into a bit of a demo of Blüm?
Yeah, as you mentioned, I've only got about 10 minutes max before I've got to take off for some obligations, but let's get this demo started. So users will begin at our Blüm Finance website. They will start by entering their email address to get information on how to receive a $1,000 staking position. Although, as you'll see right now, you'll be able to go through this. Okay, let's use this one. Really old email address because I've already used everything. So once you've entered your email address, you're going to be brought to a thank you page. It's going to say thank you for providing your email address, and you're just a couple steps away from securing your bonus. So here, what you're going to do is you're going to select which asset you want to receive for your free bonus and how much you want to receive. You can do anything up to $1,000. So let's do 900, and let's do Matic. So this is going to give you the details of the free position. Essentially, just to break it down real quick, we're getting $902 worth of Matic right now as a free staking position. We have 90 days to stake 10 times more than what we're getting for free in order to be able to actually claim and receive those bonus funds. So let's go ahead and proceed. So at this stage, we're just selecting which bonus position we want to receive. Now we get to the Blüm Finance app, which you could also get to by clicking the top right icon on our homepage. Oops. Where'd that go? I'll just continue with this. So the easiest way to get started with this, and again, you can see the details here of the bonus and everything, is to sign in with Taurus. If you have MetaMask, you could also use that. This is going to open a window in a second that's going to let me sign in. I don't see it for some reason.
You possibly had it open in another window. We were testing it out right before.
There we go. So this has opened up another window that you guys can't see right now, but I'm just logging in. There we go. And here we are. Oh, CB27. This is, oh, don't tell me I already used this one. Okay, so I already created a stake using that account. Let me, I should have checked that beforehand. Let me go back. I'll use a MetaMask that's fresh, I know. This MetaMask was just created. So the same process as before, but this is a fresh account, which all new users would have a fresh account. So the process is going to be slightly different now because now this is not connected with the email address I just supplied. So let's figure out another email address here. Let's use something old that I'm not even sure works anymore, but. And because it's not linked with the previous one, because of that little issue I just had, I'll have to pick this again. Let's go for the same thing. So here we go. So this is shown here because obviously, as most of us know in the blockchain, it takes a couple seconds for transactions to process. So I just got my MetaMask confirmation. At the same time, this says it was done. And now I can see in my overview, I now have $900 of Matic that's starting to earn as of right now. So now I'll have up to 3 months to make the deposit in order to be able to actually claim out this bonus. And yeah, it's really that simple to get started. So no reason not to take that free position. And, it's depending on what your financial situation might be. You might want to take a smaller bonus just to make it so it's easier for you to claim that out in the first 3 months. And we think, this is a great way for people to really, get a feel for our staking platform and how it works. And try it free before you get started with your real funds. So,
and the best part is that, as you said, this stake position, it's in your wallet right now, and it's actually earning the APY. You see 18.28%. So it's actually earning that immediately, whether or not you're depositing towards it or not. So it's really awesome. There's no reason not to get your bonus start working right away.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think that was an awesome overview, and demonstrates just how quick and easy it is to get started. And I just love the fact that you can kind of experience the end-to-end process without, as you say, having to stake any of your own crypto, right? Because naturally, when you're checking out a new protocol, you want to see what it's like, but that can be tough in a lot of places. So we're definitely keen to overcome that barrier. So yeah.
Great.
Cool. Yeah, we've got a comment that just says Blüm. We love it.
All right. Well, I've only got a couple more minutes, so if there's any questions anyone has for me, that'd be the right time to ask. Or if you guys have anything else that you want me to demo or show people, then I can do that now.
Yeah, just for everyone to point out, these are the actual rates that you can earn. So if you look on the screen, there's lots of options for the coin you can get, different lock periods and different APRs that you can earn, but they're all industry leading APRs. And this is one of the best places you can stake any of your crypto.
Yeah, and you get a nice indicator here in terms of how much more you need to stake in order to be able to redeem out that bonus. So, and that's gonna be updating as you make your stake positions. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how this came along. It's really looking great, and we're every day we're improving all kinds of different aspects related to the app, the website, the automation that we have going. So it's only getting better.
Yeah, website looks good. Let's go. Thank you very much, sir.
And just to be clear, that issue that I had was only because I had already used that Taurus wallet. I'd already set up a bonus on that same. I'd linked the Taurus wallet with a Gmail account that I'd already used in the past to create a bonus position. So I just forgot that I'd already used that Gmail. So that's it's not a problem with the site. It was a problem with me.
We've been doing a lot of testing.
You're too bullish and having too many stake positions already.
You can never test enough, right?
Totally. Cool. But no, Aaron, I know you need to dash off in a minute or so, but maybe we just do a super quick overview of what happens when you're creating your own stake position. Obviously, it's largely the same, but just for people watching, it might be useful just to show that.
Yep. So this is a brand new wallet, so I can't really go through with a stake just because I don't have any Matic in here. But if I was to make, like, for example, my first stake to, stake Polygon, start earning with Polygon, and in addition to that, start unlocking my initial bonus, I would pick whatever duration I want for my stake. So 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. You'd enter the amount of Matic that, you would see how much is in your wallet, which obviously I have 0 right now. It's a brand new wallet. You could buy Matic right here. Or you can deposit Matic from Matic mainnet, or so you would just go stake. You will earn. So this tells you exactly how much Matic you're going to earn because it's a fixed APR, and you would just go ahead and approve it, which I'm doing. You guys can't see that. I'm doing that in MetaMask just because I had to do MetaMask for this one. But yeah, I can't actually make the deposit just because I don't have the Matic in my account. We got a question here. Let me address this.
Yeah,
Got to run.
I think it's a good question. Maybe you guys can once again recap. What does Blum do for the ecosystem, and why is it unique? Someone asked in Telegram, and why people would invest in Blum.
So Blum is a unique offering from us. We've never had a single-sided staking that was not subject to impermanent loss. Bomb BTC was subject to impermanent loss potentially, and that did have quite a substantial amount of impermanent loss. This is a much safer option. So this is an option where it's very straightforward. So the reason why somebody would invest in Blüm is just because they're looking to get into crypto, and they're, they want just a simple platform to use where they can acquire crypto, they can deposit existing crypto, and they can stake it and earn great APRs and, with great ease of use. So that's why someone would invest in Blüm. In terms of the ecosystem, the way that we're able to offer these APRs on all these cryptos is because of all of our underlying protocols. So to put inflows to work to generate those yields, we're going to be putting those inflows into our seniorage protocols, which is going to move pegs up. So all the peg tokens are going to be looking a lot healthier than they are right now. And around for a while, we know what happens when peg tokens go up, but I'll explain it for anyone that's new here. Peg tokens going up, basically what that means is that when the peg token approaches peg or it goes over peg, the share token, which is the reward token for those protocols, goes up in value substantially, which is great for the share token as well. So now we got peg tokens doing well, we got share tokens doing well. And when share tokens do well, that creates massive buybacks for the P-Hub token. Mm-hmm. So essentially every aspect of the ecosystem benefits substantially from Blüm inflows.
Yeah, no, I think that was a great overview. And then, of course, everything here is powered by Blm Chain, our very own blockchain, and the gas and governance token for Blm Chain is the Blm token. So more activity through the app leads to more activity through Blm Chain. So hence the benefit to that token as well.
Mm-hmm. So you can see, I just real quick before I go, I pulled up the transaction on Blm Chain. A good call out mentioning that. Almost forgot about Blm Chain. But yeah, so this is just showing that, I got the free stake position of staked Matic, which is in the form of an NFT, which is what we were seeing over here on my overview. So this right here is that same NFT that I received. So for any of the more advanced users, this is all happening on the blockchain and you can see everything related to it. So
yeah, it's cool. One of the great advantages of Blüm is that everything happens directly within Blm Chain, so it's all verifiable on public blockchain. So it's not like centralized exchanges where you send your funds and hope for the best, right? You can verify everything on Blm Chain.
You're very welcome, sir. Always happy to answer questions. Although I am running a bit behind now. I said it's going to be 10 minutes max, and it's been 12, so I think I can probably take off. Got to pick up my son from school. Can't be late, and he's pretty far away. So,
all right.
Cool.
Great AMA so far, and I'm sure you guys will kill it for the remainder.
Yeah. Always cool. Take care. See you soon.
All right. See you guys, and have a great weekend.
Cheers.
Oh, I almost hit end broadcast there. That would have been bad. See you guys.
I think we've all made that mistake at one point.
Okay.
All right. Turn. All right.
Awesome.
I can share my screen.
No, I think it's always good just to bring it to life with the demo, and I'm sure we've got quite a few of our existing community watching. So, we love your comments, questions, and feedback as well. So anything at all, do shout. And then if you're brand new here as well and you've got questions, no matter how basic they are, then don't hold back. That's what we're here for. So. Yeah, we've kind of stepped through the bonus, which we're really excited about. We've got automated communications going out to people who've already expressed an interest in Blüm. So I think they're going to be pretty excited when that hits their inbox. We've already had some of that happen. We'll have more over the coming days as well. And naturally, as word begins to spread, I think it is going to be something that people are just generally very excited about. And then as along with the bonus that we've just shown there, it is the case as well that there's the opportunity to earn even more in the way of bonus, and that's through our referral program. So it's the case that if you refer a friend or a family member, whoever, and they sign up and they create a minimum of $100 stake, it'll be the case that both you and them will get a stake position equivalent to $25. Yeah. So another great way just to begin passively earning through the ecosystem.
Yeah. We do have another good question here. Could you guys describe what the Blm Future looks like, and what are future plans besides Blum?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll kick off, and you guys can chime in. So, we've always been clear that Blum is the flagship product, as Aaron mentioned earlier. Maybe not in these exact words, but it's the gateway to our ecosystem. It's simple, it's easy. You don't need any prior crypto or DeFi experience to get started. So a major focus now that we're live is getting the message out there and onboarding, the next generation of crypto and DeFi users. For that reason, with it being the flagship product, for the foreseeable future, the vast majority of our effort will be going towards Blum. We do, of course, have our wider ecosystem in our underlying senior protocols that Aaron was talking about, and also Blm Chain too. So we will continue to improve those where we identify improvements or we're getting strong feedback from our users. And Blm Chain, we certainly envisage over time it becoming a thriving ecosystem far beyond just powering the Blüm Finance app. Clearly, that's its initial use case, but we want other builders to come on, and we've seen a little bit of that, but we want more and more activity on Blm Chain.
As you're saying, the Blum inflows and Blum, all the positions on Blum, they add a bunch of transactions onto Blm Chain, and that's what other builders want to see before they start building on there. So it kind of works hand in hand with Blum being successful means that Blm Chain inherently going to be successful as well.
Yeah. There's also really the fact that if you take a step back, we've been working on this for a long time, longer than we've actually been working on it. We've been working on the different protocols, giving us more optionality, giving users more optionality, which is something that we're going to be using within Blüm Finance, and having the ability to utilize those protocols that we've been building for like a year will give, like I just said, more options. We'll be able to invest in those. Users will be able to invest in those, raise the prices. Let's not forget that Blm Chain does have a few tokens that are on BSC as well that will be pumped. Arbitrage will make sure that people will take advantage of arbitrage opportunities to pump them on Blm Chain as well. So not to mention, on top of what you guys mentioned about more activity, more transactions, there will be, certain coins will be going up in value on Blm Chain, which will gather more excitement. There's a lot of things that start kind of falling into place with all of this. I'm super excited because we've really been building these blocks for this moment.
Yeah, for sure. And then beyond that, we've always said that we want to build some more advanced functionality for the Blum app, because we know that people who have more advanced DeFi knowledge would like to see some additional functionality. So we haven't firmed up a launch date for that yet. And then beyond that, I think we touched on this in AMAs. Some of the underlying technology that powers Blum is incredibly impressive, and has had to be developed in-house because there isn't really anything already out there that would meet our requirements. So we think there's quite a few opportunities in terms of providing some of our underlying technology as a service to help other builders, but also, of course, expand the ecosystem's revenue sources as well. So again, no really firm plans around that, but just providing you with some of the things that we're considering as part of future plans.
Thank you. We have another great question. Thanks for all these amazing questions, to be honest. What are the team's thoughts about seniorage protocols with meme tokens? Will it ever happen? I read something about it on Discord. I think it's a good idea. We've talked about it internally. It does definitely have potential. whether it be kind of a fun little protocol, or even, even we have mentioned, maybe having one. I don't know if it's the best of ideas, but once we do launch a protocol on ETH, having maybe a meme coin, one of the top ones, I think it could do really well. But I mean, it could be dangerous. Meme coins, they also have another name because, there's a bit less utility. But hype, especially these days, goes a long way. And I think we could really take advantage of that. So I think it's a good idea. And I think that we have talked about it before. Once we have a bit more capacity, I think we should.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, well, you can't argue with the returns that some meme coins are receiving. I think there's something cool about the community aspect of meme coins as well. So I think as long as people understand the risks associated with meme coins, then yeah, fine. So yeah, no, I think it's definitely something that we'll consider in the future.
Love what you guys are doing. Huge fan and huge potential. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Cool. But yeah, if anyone else has any questions, then definitely do drop them in. But yeah, guys, we've covered the kind of bulk of what we were looking to cover today. We're going to do another AMA next week, where for our existing community, we'll talk a bit more about the marketing approach for Blüm, talk a bit about some of the underlying automation, because we know lots of people love kind of nerding out and understanding more about what's going on in the back end. But yeah, today we just want to jump on, update you guys, show you how Blüm's looking. But yeah, not sure, Marcus, Simon, if you guys had anything else for today.
So for anybody that is looking to get started with Blüm, another great thing is that we have a lot of great support available. So you'll notice you'll be assigned, as you go through the customer journey, you'll be assigned a customer success manager. So, feel free to reach out to that person, and they'll be able to help you with setting up an account or depositing or anything you need. And that, I think, is a big step that we've also taken. It's just making it a lot easier, not only making the process easier, but if you do happen to get stuck, we've got somebody to hold your hand through the system there. So definitely look for your customer success manager email, and don't be afraid to use them.
I have another good question. Should we look for any future collaborations?
Yeah,
it's a great question. You want to take that, Marcus?
Yeah, we definitely have a few collaborations planned with some influencers. Still working out the kinks on that, but you'll start noticing Blüm be talked about over the next month or two on all sorts of different socials from many different influencers, and I think that's going to be a big thing. But we'll get a lot more into the marketing on our next week AMA, so feel free to join back then, and we'll dive into it more.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's go, Blüm.
Agreed.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, no, guys, I think if there aren't any other questions at all coming through, then we'll maybe just keep this one short and sweet. We'll maybe give it 30 seconds just in case anyone's furiously tapping away.
Yeah, and then so just to summarize, Blüm Finance now live, and you can go back to the start of the video, and Aaron will show you can follow the steps there to get your email, get your free stake position. Right away it starts earning interest right in your wallet as soon as you claim that position. So no point in not getting started on that. And there's also the referral bonus that Rob talked about. So 2 great ways to get started with Blüm.
Another last comment, website looks neat and simple to use. That's really what we're going for. There was another comment this week in Discord, how they went through the user journey, the same one that Aaron showed this morning, and they commented on how it was a nice mix of Web 2 and Web 3. And I think that's really what we're going for. A lot of people are getting more and more interested in crypto. They don't necessarily know anything about it. What they're used to is the Web 2 experience, which is a login. Whereas Web3 is different. With a wallet, you log into the service instead of logging into an account in the service. Anyway, without getting into the technicals, that's what we're trying to avoid. Give kind of the experience of the Web 2, which is what we're able to offer with one of the wallet providers we utilize, and trying to being able to communicate with emails. So we're trying to offer a nice customer journey, but also stay in DeFi, which is something we haven't talked about that much recently, but I think it's super important. A lot of regulation and a lot of centralization issues have popped up in the past year. So that's something we really want to, we all believe in, the power of DeFi, decentralization, and not having a centralized source control everything. So your keys, your crypto, your everything is available to see on our blockchain.
Yeah, no, I think all of those were really good points. And I think we've had quite a few positive comments now on the website and the general user experience. But just to say, if anyone goes through and finds any kinks or anything that they don't like, then please do let us know. Clearly, we're in the very early stages post-launch. We can make enhancements very, very quickly. And often do based on user feedback. So you can reach out, as Marcus said, to the customer success manager, or if you're part of our Discord or Telegram, then you can swing by with any feedback there as well.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, look, I think we'll wrap up there. Thanks everyone for coming along today. Thanks everyone that's watching back as well. Come join us next week for our next AMA. And yeah, have an amazing weekend when it comes.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Talk
to you later.